Loyihamizga tashrif buyurgan Marokash va Nigeriyalik insonlarga o'z minnatdorchiligimizni bildiramiz. Ularga yurtimiz taomlari yuksak darajada manzur bo'ldi. Navbatdagi mehmonimiz esa Hindistonning Kalkutta shahridan. Tariximiz durdonlaridan biri bo'lgan buyuk sarkarda, davlat arbobi va shoir Zahiriddin Muhammad Bobur bilan Hind sori yuzlanganlar o'zlari bilan ulkan urf-odatlar, shu jumladan Hindiston taomnomasiga katta ta'sir ko'rsatganligi hech kimga sir emas. Rasmiy 29 xil tilda gaplashadigan mamlakat turli din vakillariga ham ega. Shu jumladan Hindistonda taomnomalar bir joydan boshqa joyga nisbatan tubdan farq qiladi. Bugungi mehmonimizni o'zbek taomlari bilan hayratga sola olamizmi yoki yo'q, buni bilmadim, lekin O'zbekiston haqida ijobiy fikr qoldirishga harakat qilamiz. Demak, dunyo choylashamiz. O'zbek taomlarini mazasini bilish uchun bizga bugungi mehmonimiz Hindistondan tashrif buyurgan. Uni hozir o'zini fikrlarini bilib olamiz va tanishib olamiz.
Assalomu alaykum. My name is Hena Xon and I'm from India. I come from the eastern part of India. The city is called Kolkata. Thank you.
Right. So what's your expectation from today?
I'm really excited to try the food and I'm really looking forward to it. Let's get started.
Did you say your last name is Khan?
Yes, it is.
You're related to Shah Rukh Khan?
I wish
no.
I was,
no?
but no, I'm not.
No, alright. Shah Rukh Khan bilasizlar biz doim. Shah Khan is really famous in Uzbekistan.
Oh wow,
you know, like
I'm
Shah
proud
Rukh
to
Khan.
hear that.
Oh, Salman Khan, Amar Khan, they're all Khans.
Yes, they are.
I assume Khan is related to something being Muslim or?
Yes, it is. I am Muslim.
So,
Yes.
alright, nice. Ko'p insonlarimiz biladi, bizda Hindiston deyilganda faqat sinxlar tushunilishi mumkin, boshqa narsalar, lekin ularda ko'p millat vakillari har xil turli dinlar bo'lishi mumkin. Masalan, u yerda Hinduizm bor, Islom dini bor va har xil din vakillari bo'lishi mumkin. Shulardan biri mana bugungi vakilasi, Hindiston vakilasi musulmon diniga mansub inson Hena bo'ladi.
As far as I can talk about your country, it has beautiful mosques.
Alright.
It has beautiful architecture. The food is amazing. Obviously, I've only been seeing it and hearing about it. I never got the chance to try the food.
So that's actually the first time.
Exactly.
Wow.
So it's like a bonus for me so that I can know more about your culture and I can try your food too.
Bugungi mehmonimiz Hindistonliklarni taomlari biznikidan ko'ra uncha uzoq emas. Ya'ni ularni nomlanishlari ham uzoq emas.
So we have roti, we have paratha, we have naan, we have so many different kinds of
naan.
bread.
So you call it naan for bread?
Yes, we do.
This is exactly how we call it as well.
Oh, lovely.
When we open up the table for a guest in Uzbekistan, always comes first what? Tea and bread.
Which is very similar to my country culture as well.
Right.
Because if any guest or anybody comes to our home, we welcome them with a cup of tea.
Right.
So it's
we never ask like, would you like coffee or tea?
No.
We always bring tea and then
course.
make them drink. How do you break it?
So for us, obviously bread comes in different shape and different form. I mean, we just use our hands.
Right.
In India, we don't usually go with the spoon or fork. The culture is that we use our hands to eat.
For this point, later on, we have a food that we also eat with the hand. So you show your skills.
Lovely.
All right.
I'm on it.
That's good. Because we're both Muslims. You know, whatever we start with Bismillah. So we start with Bismillah and the face of the bread should face you.
Okay.
Because kind of respect to the bread. We respect everything. So.
Of course.
So you just break like Bismillah.
Okay. Lovely.
Yeah.
Bismillah.
Right.
There you go.
So,
Lovely.
and some peas you can have. And just tell me how you feel about it.
Nice and crispy.
I heard the crisp,
So good.
but it didn't hurt your teeth.
No, it's strong.
It's
I think
strong?
Yeah, very strong. Pretty strong.
That's good.
But it's really, really good.
So
It's crispy and the part in the middle, it's nice and soft. The dough is amazing, so you can actually taste it. It's really nice.
so you like the bread?
Really
you like
do.
the start? Let me serve you a cup of tea.
Thank you so much. Or should I say, Rahmat?
Yeah, Rahmat, right. That's
so
actually I travel with everywhere.
That's beautiful, and it matches my suit.
Actually,
so I'm really happy. Yeah,
right.
it's a proper match.
So far, so good. Like with the neighbors, I mean, like I can still call you neighbor because it's not very far away.
Absolutely.
I mean, between us, what countries? It could be like Pakistan and Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, that's
and
it.
then it comes Uzbekistan.
Absolutely.
What we have more in common, the name of this next food is we call it somsa, and you guys call it sambusa.
Samosa, yes.
Yeah. And do you think it's really famous in India?
Very famous.
So everybody eats sambusa.
Everybody knows about samosa. Everybody eats samosa.
Okay, we have here somsa.
That looks lovely.
All right. Do you think it's a very similar face? The look?
Not very similar, but yes. Even the shape, the samosa that we eat, it's pretty much the same. But I can actually smell it from here.
Okay.
So obviously, I mean, we can't capture the smell there, but it smells really, really good. But is this a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian?
This is non-vegetarian. Like the culture of being vegetarian is very famous in Uzbekistan. We eat a lot of meat. Any kind of halal meat is good for Uzbeks to eat. You know?
Nice.
So bundan oldingi ko'rsatuvlarimizda somsalarni hammasini silkitib yeyishni maslahat qilib berganmiz va ko'pchilik kommentariyalarda somsani hech qachon silkitib yeganini ko'rmaganman deb aytishyapti. Balki ko'rmagandirsiz, balki bizda masalan o'zimni shahrim bo'lgan Andijonda bizda somsani silkitib yeyish urfga kirgan. So I shake it.
All right, I'll do it as well.
So when you shake it, you know there are a lot of things.
Okay. So at least it gets mixed properly.
All right. So
Nice.
I would like you to have another bite, and then we put sauce on it.
So there are different layers in the food. So it's not just one coating, but I can see. I don't know if they can see it. There are these different layers which makes it so crispy. It literally melts in your mouth.
You actually the first guest ever told this. Like nobody actually felt that much into the details, like the layers they do. Usually comes with meat and potato.
And it smells divine.
Yeah, you love it?
It does.
So what I would like you to do is just have like a bite of the meat and bite of the potato, and then try the soup itself, and tell me what do you think about it.
Why not? It's hot.
It's very hot.
I don't exactly know what's the spices that goes in, because as an Indian obviously we eat so much spices that the first thing we eat we want to know what it is, but it's so hard to figure out because it has this really very smooth soup, like very light. It's very light, but I can still taste the meat, I can still taste the chickpeas. It's really good.
If you didn't know this was from Uzbekistan, which country would you guess this was from?
Well, I think after traveling everywhere possible.
How many countries have you been?
80 and counting.
Oh wow, she's been more countries than me.
Yay, I've been to 80 and I'm counting.
Bu showimizga faqat sayohatchilarni taklif qilayotganimizdan xabardor bo'lsanglar, ular har xil mamlakat ovqatlarini yeb ko'rgan, biladi va bu safar Hindistonlik do'stimiz o'zbek taomlarini yeb va dunyoning qaysi mamlakatiga to'g'ri keladi bu ovqat ta'mi. Shu haqida bizga ozgina ma'lumot beradi. So you think this was from?
If I have to take a guess, I would say Arab countries like Morocco. I would say Morocco. Yes, or I would say Tunisia. Yeah, because I have eaten not something similar, but I've eaten like a proper meat soup in Tunis. I remember doing that. I love Tunis food as well. So I would say it's close to that, but obviously it has its own flavors and it has its own taste. And I really like it because you can have the entire bowl and you're not going to feel heavy because it's so light.
Right.
So yeah.
So how do you say nice in Hindi?
Acha hai.
Acha hai? Acha hai.
And maza.
Maza.
You call it.
We call it maza too?
Yes, exactly.
So mazali.
Yeah.
So if you want to say maza in Uzbek, you can say oh maza, or you can say mazali.
Lovely. So for the next time that
Or
I
we can
visit your
also
country, I'll know these things.
Shirin.
Shirin. What does that mean?
It means like actually sweet, but we also use it for like tasty.
Okay.
Shirin.
Oh, so you just say like sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, like that. Okay, nice.
Now it became like a kind of a tradition. to do this,
Okay.
and I hope you will recognize it. If not, sorry for that.
No, that's fine.
But we thought it could be like a bit of touch to what's happening now in India, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
do you feel it?
Of course.
Do you know what is it?
Yes, Happy Independence Day to
Yeah.
everybody, to you as
Yeah.
well. That's so nice. Oh, that's a flag. That's
That's your
beautiful.
flag, right?
That's beautiful. Oh, I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, we were thinking like what to put the colors like.
That's beautiful. That is actually the color of our flag. So it's dark saffron, which is of course, it's doing justice to that. And then of course we have white and then green. So
Okay.
it's perfect. It's beautiful. These are the color of our flag. So nice.
So,
Beautiful. So nice. Wow, mashallah, very pretty. Thank you.
right. Kelinglar bir narsa qilamiz. O'zbekistonlik insonlar, ya'ni o'zbeklar video ko'rayotgan insonlardan bir iltimosim bor. Men bu qizning Instagram sahifasini qoldiraman. Instagram sahifasiga o'tib, men nomimdan, o'zbekistonliklar nomidan, o'zbeklardan Hindistonni mustaqillik kuni bilan tabriklayman degan kommentariyani buni oxirgi rasmiga kommentariy sifatida yozib qo'yinglar. Juda sizlardan xursand bo'laman. Va ajoyib bo'lgan momentlar, ya'ni lahzalarga yetib keldik. O'zbekcha gaplashamiz do'stlar, lahza deymiz, moment emas. Xo'p, bizni millatimizni faxri bo'lgan taom palov qaror qildik. Palov beramiz va uni barcha reaksiyalarini bilib olamiz. Qanaqa his qiladi o'zini. This is how we call cuisine, like a king of our cuisine, palov. Now, I think you have an idea about it as well.
Woohoo!
Okay, ko'rsatib o'tamiz. Goes with shakarob,
Shakarob. Rob.
or achichuk.
Achichuk.
So there could be a difference, but how do you want to call it? Shakarob.
Achichuk.
Okay, let's call it
Easier.
achichuk. Toshkentliklar xursand bo'ladi. I'm telling like Tashkent people will be happy because
Oh,
they call
okay.
it.
Whichever.
What goes inside? Meat. Hindistonliklar yana bir o'xshash tomoni, ba'zi bir insonlar aytadi bizda qo'l bilan yeyish sunnat deyiladi. If you know, like even the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when you eat with your hand, it's sunnah.
It is?
Like and then it's more like a more human thing to do it. And maybe like the West people might not have an idea about what's the purpose behind, but this is how we know. So
In India as well, we will use our hands to eat food, and I will do it. So, wow, that looks yum. Yum.
yeah,
Nice. Very nice.
I heard this word a lot today.
Because it's so good.
So it's good.
I can't take out any, any negativity in the food. Or it's so nice. I mean, I'm Indian. We are used to eating spices and we're used to eating so many different kind of food. So obviously when we have good food in front of us, we can't stop. We need to complement it and eat. That's what I'm doing. It's really good.
It's good.
It changes the whole flavor.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so good. Because it's so soft, and I think you know, with all these, and it's not full of spices or anything, you know. I think it's only the food, the rice, the meat, but it's really flavorful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it.
So, would you call this one biryani?
We will call this pulao.
Palov.
Yes.
Oh wow, you have the same word for it.
Yes, we
Pulao.
do, yes.
Do you know the history of palov in India?
Well, for us, what we say that it's an Afghani dish.
Afghani. Okay.
Yes, we say it's an Afghani dish, pulao, and of course it's prepared in India. The only difference that we have between a biryani and a pulao would be biryani is full of spices. It's full of flavors. You have like, I don't know how many different flavors that you put in there. But pulao is a dish where the meat talks, not the rice.
Yeah.
You know, because
Alright.
the meat is more flavorful.
Okay. Actually, it's good to know info from my side.
Yes.
So the origin of all palovs around this area, like Central Asia, Azerbaijan, a lot of Tatarstan people, they do palov. Persia. The origin, actually, how we believe in it, is us. Like we actually produce this as a kind of brand of Uzbek thing, you know.
Lovely.
So palov,
Yeah.
and something like this taste in India, if you call it Afghani, it might be related to Mughals who came from Afghan area,
Exactly.
and to Afghan area they actually come from our area.
Of course.
So maybe that's
There's
how
a history, yeah.
it could be related to each other. And one more good to know info, maybe a lot of people will tell now in comments, you call a guest from India and then did you tell them that Taj Mahal is actually ours? You know?
Really?
they can tell this, like maybe in the comments that there might be some person. It was built by Shah Jahan.
Yes, it was.
And Shah Jahan is a grandson of Babur.
Yes, and
And
Babur
Babur
is a hero in your
from my
country.
city,
Yes,
actually. So
I know that.
that's why people like to claim it, and then they say if Babur didn't go to India, they would
would
build
be
Taj Mahal
here.
here, and we would have more tourists.
Well,
So, but you have it,
yes.
and
And
we are very
mashallah, you
actually
guys
happy
have
for
the
it.
beautiful masjid and madarsa and mosque. So I think every country we have like some beauty, and I think the structure and the architecture that you guys have is beautiful. And I would love to visit the place for a vacation probably, and to see
Please,
more.
please, please, please.
Yes.
We will be so
I
happy
would
to see
love
you.
to. First of all, the culture in itself I felt is very welcoming.
Right.
So first thing is the culture, where I felt everything was there for you, and you know the way you guys are completely open about it, and you know all there for your guests, which is a very beautiful thing. So I really appreciate that. The food in general, it's really nice. Everything has its own taste and its own flavor and its own individuality. So I can't compare the pulao that I ate now with the samosa that I ate in the beginning. So everything has its own texture and taste, which is beautiful.
So happy that you liked it, and thank you for coming once
Thank you
again.
so much.
Congratulations on Independence Day.
Thank you.
Related,
Thank you.
but and we welcome you to Uzbekistan. Inshallah.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Thank you.